A supreme mess. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. As you might imagine, I do have some thoughts regarding the leak Monday night of a proposed U.S. Supreme Court ruling. For hundreds of years, our appellate courts have operated under an appropriate code of secrecy, as in, rulings are only released when they are final. Justices read draft opinions all the time, and to have that play out in public will destroy the concept of judicial collegiality. That's why the breach this week will ultimately have far greater and longer-lasting impact than the ruling itself. Now, if indeed this does wind up being the final ruling, the hue and cry from those who don't like the decision is no different now than it would have been in June. The only purpose of a leak is to pressure justices into changing their initial votes on the decision. And that's the very kind of public and political pressure from which an independent judiciary should be insulated. That's why it's a lifetime appointment not subject to re-election. The fact that it could disturb 49 years of precedent is a false argument in my view. After all, the Brown versus Board of Education desegregation case disturbed precedent of 58 years duration. Would these same people today think separate but equal facilities should have remained the law? Similarly false is the claim that a majority of citizens want something. That is why the independent judiciary decides constitutional questions, not the vote of the people. If people don't like this decision because it says there's no constitutional right involved, then amend the Constitution and include it. And again, I'm not sure the vote of the people at various times on issues such as slavery and the like would have been supported by those today who claim majority rule is dispositive. And keep in mind, even if this decision was handed down today, this very day, abortion will not be illegal. It will simply be up to individual states. And Iowa's Supreme Court has already interpreted a right to abortion within our state's constitution. Again, nothing I've said today has to do with the actual constitutional questions involved. But until there actually is a final ruling, we only have these side issues to discuss. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Wednesday, May 4 on Twitter, Instagram, Getter, and Parler at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540